within the room.
Tyler, I know you guys didn't win the last game of the homestand, but what did you think of your overall team play in the latter half at home, and how do you build off of that heading out on the road?
It was definitely better than the first half of our homestand. Even last game, I thought we deserved a better fate. But the way we played the last 3 of the 4 games, it's the direction we want to be heading in. And, we're going to have a good test tonight. We got to be ready.
What do you expect from Colorado tonight in terms of a test and, the way they play style is?
Yeah, we haven't seen them in a while. But obviously, you watch and, they have a lot of offensive firepower to their group. And for us, it's a lot of the same. It's focus on, how we have to play as a team. And to be successful, certainly do some prep on them. But it's a lot of focus on our system, what we have to do, and the things we have to do to win hockey games.
There's been a lot of talk about the penalty kill lately. You give up the 1 goal last game, but killed off 3 consecutive penalties after that. Is that like a small victory that you guys need to build on right now to gain some confidence?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it hasn't gone very well to start the year here, but guys are working, to turn things around, and it will turn for us. We just have to make sure we have a consistent mindset going in each game, each penalty kill, and make sure we're ready because we got to start, turning the ship here on our PK. So, guys are working, and I'm confident we'll get it going.
Okay, sounds like we'll transition to Zoom now. So we have a question from Ben Kuzma, Post Media. Kuz, go ahead.
Yeah, hey Tyler. Just looking at some league stats here. You and OEL are now in the top 10 in terms of defending, especially at even strength. Why is the pairing working so well, Tyler? And what's improved in your game? Coach talked about it the other day. He thinks that you're having a pretty good run here.
For O and I feel like we've talked a lot off the ice, even from the start of training camp. I think it's allowed us to, develop chemistry pretty quickly. And that, transitions to on the ice. He's a big talker. We're constantly, trying to help each other out, especially on breakouts by talking to each other. And I think that's a big thing. I think if we can bring that within our whole group, a little bit more talk, I think, it'll only help more and more.
Rathbone looks like he draws in tonight with Burrows. What is the challenge as a bigger guy? You can probably maybe speak to this. What is the challenge for maybe smaller defensemen in today's game with the way it's being called? We know that guys like Rathbone and Quinn have to rely on good stick position and being on the right side of the puck when they retreat. But boy, when you get a stick up on a guy, even on his pants, it looks like you're going in the box. How much of a challenge is it for those guys?
I think it's an adjustment for everybody, to be honest. You look around the league, and the cross checks that are being called. It's the new rules, so you have to adjust to it. You have to be aware of it. Big or small. I think there's a little bit of a different way you have to play a guy. Definitely, you have to make sure you have a good stick on puck. And really be aware of where you're leaning on a guy, because they're calling everything when it looks like a cross check. So it's an adjustment I think that's being made around the whole league. If you look at it, and for us it's the same thing.
Okay, looks like that's our only Zoom question for Tyler Myers, so we'll leave it there, and we'll be back with Canucks head coach Travis Green.
Thanks, guys.